Yeah, just like, what? Quinoa? Quinoa? Dude, I have kind of quoted this before. It just lives in my head rent-free. Kid on my wrestling team in high school. We just, like, had a team. Actually, it's worth, like, kind of. I'm not going to say the guy's name. Doesn't really matter. Not that he would care. But, so my high school wrestling team at one point was, like, the single most connected high school wrestling team to the current Ohio State wrestling team of all time. Well, actually, not the current team. But the current team's head coach, his son was on my high school team when I was there. And then the assistant head coach, son was also on my high school team while I was there. And they were a bit far apart age-wise. But, so yeah, I, like, had a lot of contact with them. Anyway, at some point, I don't know if it was through them or if it was just, like, a random guy. I think it was through the Ohio State wrestling program. They just, like, sent a guy in to talk about, like, food and, like, nutrition because it's a very important part of wrestling, you know, with weight cutting and everything. And they said quinoa. And then one of our guys who was cutting a lot of weight was like, quinoa? And we were all not enjoying the talk, so it was very funny at the time. Quinoa? Yeah, dude, Ohio State wrestling. Any wrestling fans? I would talk about it more. I just feel like no one cares. It's an interesting sport. I don't think people give a shit, but if they do, we can talk about it, guys. I was decent. I was a decent guy. You can Google Jonathan Furnace wrestling, and there's stuff. It's kind of cool. You Google TheeFURNAS, and it's like local white idiot kid, stupid man. No, probably zero. Probably just links to like the YouTube channel and Twitch and social media. Probably nothing else. I mean, why would there be anything else? There's nothing else to say. This shit has been a waste of time. We're having fun though. We're having fun. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, we can talk about wrestling, man. Big part of my life from 6 years old through 22 years old. And I'm still half convinced I could have been like so much better if I just didn't completely burn out. That's probably the right word to use for it. I just didn't really like it anymore by the end of senior year of college. I got banged up in college, man. I didn't stay healthy. Wasn't cutting weight well. Wasn't staying healthy with my diet. Like, it was just stupid. Peaked in high school, let me tell you. Everyone peaked in high school. I definitely peaked in high school. Yeah, top 100 recruiting class by Flow Wrestling, dude. The least reputable rankings website. I think Win Magazine, Wrestling International News, or whatever the hell they stand for. I think I was like 148th, dude. Hell yeah. Nationally ranked by the time I finished my senior year. Anywhere from like top 10 to top 15, depending on the publication. Two-time All-American, Super 32, and Flow. And if you look at those brackets in the weight class All-American, some of the hardest weight classes in those tournaments, respectively. Okay, Super 32, 132-pound weight class, coming into the season. Injury defaulted to 8th. Broke my finger during that tournament. Still got the ride out in OT to secure placement, and then triple forfeited to 8th. Actually, I was on the back end, so it would not have been triple forfeit. I just forfeited my 7th and 8th place match. Now that I think about it. What else? Full Nats, dude. Finished the season at 132. Went up to 38 plus 5, 143. Third place, bitch. Beat state champs from all across the country at 145 pounds. They were state champs at 145. I was wrestling up. Still whooped their ass. That was probably my best tournament. God damn, that weight class was stacked. Not as stacked as Super 32, though, man. We look at the Super 32 bracket. There's like a lot of NCAA All-Americans and really good guys in that bracket. I was not one of them. I mean, I was good. I wasn't an NCAA. I didn't do shit. I never made it out of NCAAs, man. It pissed me off. Give me venting. I'm riling myself up. First 3-time state placer for my high school, dude. Homegrown. Didn't even move in. We had one other state champ, and the dude moved in for his senior year, and then won, and then left, and I've never seen or heard another word from him ever again. Me? I just won it. Senior year, baby. Let's go. D1. It's actually pathetic, like bragging about high school. But you know what? Big part of my life, so fuck you. Hey, buddy, fuck you. One-hit challenge was not a good idea, but we got it. And that's why we were rewarded with Speed Demon. See how good I am under pressure? That's why I was the best wrestler in the world. I was best. Well, I wasn't the best. I was the best at small. One tournament I was the best. Well, more than one, but. You know what I'm trying to say, man? Shit. I was gonna say, no. It's actually good because I was just strong as fuck. Unreasonably strong. My dad. Those genes, baby. Let's go. Pound for pound strongest on the Cornell wrestling team, despite not being like an All-American or anything. Let me tell you. Very strong, very strong. And especially in high school. Everyone's strong in college. Like, even the dudes who look like string bean noodles. Strong. Okay? It's a requirement. But high school, man. If you have a strength advantage when you're, 18 at the height, well, some people are starting so late at 18 is no longer that old. But when you're 18 and potentially wrestling like a 15-year-old, dude, holy shit. It is huge. Anyway, I'll stop talking about wrestling. No one cares. But if you do, let me know. You know, you can just let me know. It's fine. This guy's kind of cocky, huh? Kind of penis-y, if I'm being honest.